Okay. All right. So I'm still fired up from this last meeting, so you have to forgive me. I'm pretty excited, but I love working with a progressive company. I love working with people that are fired up. I feed from the energy of people that are doing great things, and it just gets me excited. So the first thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to share my screen, and the first thing I want to make sure everybody here knows is, let's see if I can get that out of there. There we go. The first thing you guys should know is here is a here's a page that you can reach out to. Let me get it to home. Okay, we have created a website called dalefranklin.net, and this is an area where you can go, and anything that I'm doing, anything that I'm training people on, anything that I'm any interviews that I'm doing, any of that type of stuff are on here. Now, you know, we got an opportunity blog that we're starting to add to every few days. It's going to keep people up to date on what's going on. If you want to know a little bit more about me, there's a little blurb in here that talks about me and how I got into business. That picture there, that's the view I have right off my back deck at my house. I love where I live. So again, but the important thing is right here, connections. Now remember, any of you can get to all of this stuff just by going to dalefranklin.net, and with it, if you go to connections, you have all these different ways that you can connect with me, connect with the corporate office, connect with other leaders. And so you have here where you can join Zoom. You have here where you can connect with Telegram. Telegram is where all corporate information comes from. So there's a lot of corporate groups there that we can get you connected with that have great leaders on it that are training people, getting you excited, getting you motivated, getting you educated to know how to do this business and succeed. You know, the same thing. Here's the chat with Dale on WhatsApp. Join me on WhatsApp. Create groups on WhatsApp with me. Build your team with me, and you know, have a place where people can ask questions. I'm watching my WhatsApp pages, my Telegram pages all the time, and I'm trying to keep everybody up to date. I'm trying to keep everybody answer their questions when they have them. You know, I spend a lot of time making sure my team is up to date and is being communicated with. Then you can follow me on Facebook. You know, I have my company Facebook page that you can keep track of, or you can go to some of these other Facebook groups. The Win Network is a group of basically from Chris Robinson, who was one of the first guys in this business. His whole team is called the Win Network, and so that we're part of that. So they have a Facebook group page that can keep you up to date on everything that's going on. And then you have so many people ask you, well, what about these products? What do they do for you? This Win Testimonials. Win Testimonials will give you everything you need to know about from people's actual testimonies about the products. Live people telling you what they have, what they've experienced with our company, what they've experienced with our products. It's so valuable. And then Team We. Team We is one of my teams, run by Chris Bailey. He's a phenomenal motivator trainer, does a great presentation, and his team is mostly out of Maryland, in the United States. He's now just moved to Florida to go to live in his dream climate. But these are all groups that you can reach out to and learn. Okay, and then you can follow me on. You can follow the company on My Daily Choice on Facebook, so you can keep track of what's going on directly from the company. And then the thing that I like the best about my thing here is subscribe to YouTube. Okay, you come on here, you click on there, and there is all the trainings, all the interviews, everything that I have done over the last basically year and a half. You can come on whenever you want to, and you can pick out what you want to learn. You know, last week we did the sprays training for the team that when I do my Monday call. These are mostly the Monday calls, but I'm going to also, this training that we're doing right now, I'm going to have Barb add that to this group tomorrow. So what you're hearing right now is going to be on on that on this as of tomorrow. So there's a lot of stuff here, training on the back office. There's so many leaders that have been so nice to be able to that they're willing to interview with me. There's Chris Robinson. There's this one was with Lennon Ledbetter. Lennon Ledbetter was with Amway for years and years and years, made over $200 million in the network marketing space. You heard me right, $200 million. He retired for about 10 years. He got bored. He joined our company. He's my actual upline and a dear friend of mine, and I can get him to come on whenever I need him to talk to our group. So again, there's just so much value here. Nadlin Lewis talks about the a certain way of building your team, and she's just dynamite. You know, I've also interviewed a lot of the people in Africa. You know, there's Ann, there's Apollo out of Uganda. So there's so much value here. So I just want you guys to be aware of where this is, so you can take a moment and use it. Now, the next thing I want to go to, I'm going to go to my, let's see here, get the right thing. Yes, here. This is a back office that I created for my wife, just so I could do some training for you guys. And again, we're going to talk about the Hempworx brand today. So if you haven't got one already, please have a pen and a piece of paper available to jot down a few little things. But here you get in your back office. You can just go to my website. And again, when I teach people about products, not only do I want to tell you about the products or show you a way to learn about them, but I want you to know how to get the information again, because we only retain about 20% of what we hear. Okay. So you're not going to remember everything we talked about today, but you can remember where I told you the information was, and you can go back there and listen to it over and over and over again. So if you're serious about this business, you want to be up to date on what's going on. You want to be able to talk to people about the value of our products, and that's what we're going to do today on the Hempworx brand. So if we go to my website and we go to digital catalogs, just like we did the other day with the sprays, you can do the same thing with the Mantra line. You can do the same thing with the Hempworx line. Over here, this one's really kind of cool. This is the Mantra line. It tells you how to mix different oils to better enhance how they work. So again, there's a lot of different things here that can help you. But let's stick to the Hempworx catalog today. Let's go here. Come on, load. Here we go. I have people all the time ask me, oh, I wish we had a brochure. Well, we have brochures. They're digital brochures. And this is basically a whole catalog of all our Hempworx products. And you can see it, you open it up and it tells about how the business got started. It breaks it down into different categories, tells you about the CBD oil itself and how and what CBD oil is. It tells you that we have both a full spectrum CBD oil and a broad spectrum CBD oil, and it tells you the difference. The full spectrum obviously has a little bit of THC in it, which gives you an entourage effect, which we'll talk about in a little while. The broad spectrum is for people who can't have any of the THC for whatever reason. Maybe they're working for the government or something, and you can get it without it. So it carries on here to tell you about our tinctures. You know, we have seven different flavors, but we have them both in full spectrum and broad spectrum. I mean, it's just, there's tremendous value here. We also have them in 3 strengths, 500 milligrams, 750, and 1500, depending on how much you need. We recommend you start with a lower one. If that doesn't work for you, then move up to the next one until you find the one that helps you with whatever challenge you might have. These are truly phenomenal products. And again, they're not available in East Africa yet, but we anticipate them being available in Kenya in June and possibly Uganda before that. So again, I took this information from Cyrus. He feels pretty comfortable about what he's saying, and we hope to have these very soon for you guys to sell. I'll tell you right now, when these become available, your business is going to triple overnight. These are phenomenal products. We also have it in the soft gels, and these are all pretty cool. This is these soft gels are 25 milligrams of CBD with this one has what's called Vitality. It's got a lot of vitamin D3 in it. It's good for overall wellness. CBD with curcumin. Curcumin is a product that helps. It comes from turmeric, and it helps with like joint pain and things like that. It is incredible. Curcumin has been proven to be not only an antioxidant, but incredible, powerful medicine for helping with joint pain. And then we have CBD with coffee berry, which can give you the 25 milligrams of CBD with the coffee berry extract, which is going to help your energy level. And then just the opposite of that, we have CBD plus a melatonin, and that helps you with sleep. Now, this is going to all be explained to you in a video I'm going to bring it up shortly, so I won't go into this too much, but I just wanted to bring this up to date. CBD with CBD coffee with chaga mushroom. I mean, there's companies in Africa that have made a fortune just off of a product like this. So this is becoming. And then gummies, tremendous product that for both adults and for children. And going on, we have, I know in America, one of the biggest products we have is our pet treats with CBD in them to help keep our pets healthy. Going on further, we have facial masks to help to tighten and firm your skin, both with CBD in it and without. We have the topicals, which we can sell right now over there. Refresh is a daily cream. Revive is a night cream for tightening and making your skin healthy and young looking. And then the Relief Cooling Cream is an incredible pain relief medication that, in fact, I'm using that right now. I stretched my Achilles the other day, a lot of pain. I put this on, the pain just faded right away. It's a phenomenal product and one of our biggest movers. Oh, excuse me, let me cancel that. Oops, let's go back here. Here we have the hair and body care line. We have shampoos, we have conditioners, we have the masks. We have them both in regular formula hair care and deep hydration. This is something that the African market really loves. I have a lot of African Americans on my team down in Maryland, and 5 of them are hairdressers, and they're using these products every day for their clientele, and everybody loves them. They say their hair has never been as soft, as manageable. It's incredible products. Then on top of that, we have the hand and body cream, which is again a great product. I have a lot of people swear by it. We have the Pure Glow hair serum that you put into your hair, just a little drop in your hair after you've showered and shampooed, and it just gives you more control, especially during high humidity when hair might get frizzy and stuff like that. It helps control it. We have the CBD Bath Bombs, which in 6 different flavors, I guess you'd call it, that you can put into your bath and just absorb the CBD through your skin, through your body. So that is this catalog. Now this is again, all you have to do is, let me get out of that so I can show you. Okay, you see, if you want to show this to people, whether you'd use it from your computer or you use it from your phone using our phone app, you would just copy this link right here, and then just put it into an email, a message, a Facebook message, a text. Just put it in there and say, hey, somebody asked, I'd love to have a catalog. Well, there you go. Just copy that and send it to them. They can open it up, and basically just through your phone, everybody can look at all the products that we're selling, and they can learn about the products from that. So that's one way of doing it. Yeah. Excuse me 1 second. Phil, I'm in the middle of the presentation. I'll call you back. Okay. Okay, sorry. So right here, from here, we can go to some more information. So I want you to scroll down from my website. You're going to scroll down to tools. And as again, you can use the MDC Genius app on your phone to pull a lot of this information down. But we're going to go into resources. And again, this is the same way we did with the sprays the other day, but with the Hempworx. I kept track here. We got a Hempworx video, seven down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's this short video on Hempworx that you can show, you can send to people. Let's just watch that one real quick.
Everywhere you look, people are talking about CBD. That's why it's such an exciting time to experience Hempworx, the best-selling, most in-demand line of premium CBD oil and CBD products for your health and wellness. Founded by entrepreneur, executive, and business coach Janice Wagle, Hempworx premium quality standards can be found from the top down and across the organization. From hemp farms to clean extraction methods to safe bottling, every step in our production process is vetted, monitored, and traceable, literally from the ground up. Thanks to our unique tracking system on the side of every Hempworx CBD tincture, we can track each batch of CBD oil all the way back to the farm it came from, all to ensure that you and your business are offering safe, effective, and high-grade CBD products. Including CBD tinctures, topicals, and soft gels, botanical face masks, hemp-based hair and body care products, CBD bath bombs, CBD fruit gummies, CBD coffee, even CBD products that are good for your pets. Recognized by the U.S. Hemp Authority Seal of Approval, Hempworx isn't just the CBD leader in product quality, variety, and innovation. We're actually helping to build a safer hemp industry from seed to shelf. Learn more and become an affiliate today.
So we have all kinds of stuff like this. You know, I could show you a few others, but I'm going through time here, like just burning it. But again, you could go down, that's 7.1. We can go down to 8.3. So let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3. We could do there's a video specifically on the CBD soft gel with melatonin for people that have a problem sleeping. I mean, any of these, you can send any of these little, 1-minute videos to people that will do the sales for you, okay? Another one we have from there is 9.1, hair care. Here is a video for the hair care you can send to people. I tell you, people are going to tell you the hair care is expensive, but it lasts so long. If you compare how many shampoos you'll get out of this versus what you're getting out of other stuff, you're going to find that this is very inexpensive, but it is a quality product, so you do pay a quality price to start with. And then from here, the last thing I want to show you is not only do we have the videos, but we also have a lot of product sheets. Like here on the stuff that you do have right now that you can sell, the Refresh or Relieve or Revive, there is here's some beautiful artwork as far as basically a one-page brochure on each one of them. Okay, so I have people to ask me all the time, do we have something that we can show our customers? We do. They're right in your back office. You just have to either send it to the customer through a link, or you can print them out and hand them out to people. It's up to you. But again, these are all set up for you. Everything you need to build a business that will make not only you wealthy, but your children and your grandchildren yet unborn is here in this back office. You just have to look for it. And that's why I'm doing these things. I'm trying to kind of force the issue to make sure you all see where everything is. But again, these are phenomenal, and they're everything that people have asked for. And if you go through all of these above, you'll find that there's other ones on every product we have. There is some sort of a brochure. You'll see here's product sheets for botanical face mask and for bath bombs and for soft gels. You name it, we have it. So that is what I want to talk about there. Now, I also want to take you to right here, I think it is. Okay. As I've told you guys before, every week or several or multiple times a month, our corporate office creates videos. And those videos, if you're not able to see them when they were done live, they are always recorded and always put into this collection here. All you have to do is go to mdcweeklyreplay.com. And then on the right-hand side, you'll see all the different videos that have been recorded. Pick the one you want and listen to it. So here's the one that they created on CBD. Now this is going to run for a while. So I'll probably have to cut it off about a half hour, but it'll give you a good idea about our products. So please listen to this. Please take notes. But at the same time, you can take notes, but you can also come back and watch this thing over and over and over again just by going to mdcweeklyreplay.com. So let's see what they have to say. I did cut it off. I just started a little later in the video, so I cut off some of the stuff, so make it a little quicker to do. But
excited to do this training about CBD because it is really the heart of our business. And I want to give, first of all, Josh and especially Jenna, a huge thank you for founding Hempworx. We are truly the leader in the CBD industry. And I'm so excited to share with all of you what makes us different and what the future holds for Hempworx. So let's get started. And the first thing I am going to do is talk about the history of CBD. And this is just a short timeline. And it really has been a roller coaster. With CBD being valued and used for a variety of reasons, and then banned and then legalized. And so there's really been a lot of back and forth. So let's look at this timeline. In 2900 BC, the Chinese emperor grew his noted cannabis as an effective medicine. So this became very popular. There are a lot of people using it, and for a variety of reasons. Between this time and then 1850, cannabis continued to be used and benefited by a lot of people. So much that in 1850, marijuana was added to the US pharmacopoeia. And this was huge. Okay, from that point then, CBD took a downward turn and it was viewed in a negative light. So much that in 1970, it was listed as a Schedule I drug in the Controlled Substance Act. So that was a big turning point. But despite this, cannabis continued to be studied and by many scientists and doctors. And this was another huge moment in the timeline. In 1978, Dr. Raphael McCollum discovered cannabis was an effective epilepsy treatment. So this was so big because it launched even more studies on the neurological benefits of cannabis. And then finally, obviously a lot happened between then and 2018, but in 2018, we had the legalization of hemp. And so this was just a huge turning point. And I have to say, when I look at this timeline and how far the CBD industry has come, it's truly amazing. And I'm really excited to see where we go from here. So that is just a short history of CBD. Now I want to get into some terms, and I'm sure that a lot of you are familiar with these, but I just want to review them really quickly for anyone that might be new to Hempworx and want to learn everything they can, and starting with the basics. So first of all, what is the difference between marijuana and hemp? Because honestly, when CBD first appeared on the market, I was confused. I thought, what's the difference? I don't understand. And so a lot of people still are uneducated about this. So hemp and marijuana are simply broad classifications of the cannabis plant. And hemp is a term used to classify varieties that contain 0.3% or less of THC. Marijuana is a term used to classify varieties that contain more than 0.3% THC, and THC produces the euphoric effect. So that's the difference between marijuana and hemp. Now, cannabidiol and cannabinoid, those can be hard to say sometimes. So cannabidiol is simply the scientific name for CBD. And then cannabinoids are the chemical compounds found in both marijuana and hemp. And there are many, there are a lot, and we're going to talk about those today. But the two most recognized are CBD and THC. So the differences between CBD and THC, let's talk about those. Despite their similar chemical structure, CBD and THC don't have the same psychoactive effect. CBD doesn't produce the high associated with THC. It does produce a calming effect, and we know it has a multitude of benefits that so many people have benefited from, and it's really changed their life. So THC, though, binds with the cannabinoid receptors in the brain to produce that sense of euphoria. So that is the difference between CBD and THC. So the cannabinoid system, this is actually really amazing. It's a complex cell signaling system, and it regulates sleep, mood, appetite, reproduction, so many things in the body. And it gives the body that balance, that homeostasis when it's performing at an optimal level. And guess what? That's what cannabinoids do. They have a positive effect on the endocannabinoid system and help that body have that homeostasis. So,
can I just jump in real quick?
Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, I just wanted to add in something real quick, guys. CBD 101, this is some phenomenal stuff. For me, the endocannabinoid receptors was powerful. I didn't know that these receptors were throughout your entire body. So when you look at the endocannabinoids, see, Amy and I are having a little bit of hiccups here. Endocannabinoids. When you put those endocannabinoids into your system, it binds to those ECS receptors. So do some research on this, because this is fascinating stuff. There are two main endocannabinoid receptors in your body. You got CB1 receptors and CB2 receptors. The CB1 receptors are mostly found in the central nervous system, and the CB2 receptors are mostly found in your peripheral nervous system, so especially immune cells. So when you guys have some time, research this, because for me, this was just mind-boggling on how powerful this is. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Amy.
Yeah, it affects so many different things in our bodies, and that's why CBD is so great for so many people. Okay, so then let's talk about broad versus full spectrum. So with broad spectrum CBD, the THC is removed during the extraction process. THC, obviously, full spectrum has the THC. So that is the difference between the two. Okay, finally, let's talk about the entourage effect. Okay, this is the benefit that you get from ingesting different and multiple cannabinoids together. So, for example, consuming our 750 broad spectrum tincture every day definitely is going to benefit you. But guess what? You will experience the entourage effect, the full therapeutic effect of CBD, if you also consume one of our full spectrum tinctures or one of our soft gels or gummies. We have a variety of products that you can choose from, whatever meets your needs, and you can feel that entourage effect. And I promise once you start taking the different products, you definitely will feel that. All right, so we got through all of those terms. Let's move on to the effects of CBD. So how do you know that CBD is actually working? Because a lot of people that are unfamiliar with CBD will ask that. So what I can tell you and what I've found is it is very similar to vitamins and some herbal supplements in the fact that you're not going to notice a huge, immediate, earth-shattering effect, as soon as you take it. but you will definitely notice how much better you feel over a very short period of time. For me, it was only a few days. The biggest thing that you'll notice is when you stop taking it, because you will not feel as well as you do when you're taking it. And I promise you that is so, so true about CBD. So some of the benefits of CBD are it can make you feel calm and relaxed. It can help with sleep, mood, appetite. It can be applied topically because it's so soothing to joints and muscles. So it has so many benefits. And everyone will have their own unique experience with CBD, and you'll develop your own story and success story with why it has helped you. And the other day I was talking to Vivian Earl, our amazing COO, and Vivian, our senior VP, and we were talking about our different experiences with CBD. And it was really interesting because for me, I have a few drops of the 1500 full spectrum CBD, and I take this every morning when I wake up because it really gives me a feeling of just stableness, steadiness, and just, whatever happens today, I'm going to be fine. I can make it through the day. I feel calm and just confident, and that's how it works for me. Vivian uses the tinctures at night because she has a hard time going to sleep, and it really helps her when she goes to bed. Kathleen said it just gives her a feeling of overall wellness. And so sometimes it can be hard to describe how much it helps you and why, but that's why I encourage you to start using it and find that on your own. Chris, did you have something to add? How does it help you?
Yeah, no, I just want to add one thing in there. Personal experiences are powerful. I've heard some incredible testimonials from around the globe. If you're someone who has had or knows someone who has had a powerful testimonial, please drop in plant power in the chat. Amy, thanks for sharing that, because I know here at corporate, we love it. So if you guys have had an amazing personal experience, drop in plant power and let everybody know the power of the plant.
Perfect. I love that.
Plant power. There we go. Yeah. Love it.
Exactly. Okay, and then just to sum up, I just feel like whatever your body needs, whatever your unique circumstance is, it seems like CBD just fulfills that gap. And it's just such a powerful, powerful product. Okay, so next slide. All right, so CBD today. Okay, first of all, when Hempworx was first founded, the CBD market was just starting to take off. And now I'm sure many of you, like me, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so saturated now. Like CBD is everywhere. So you kind of think, okay, is the CBD industry going to slow down? Is it, people are just getting so used to it, it's not going to be as popular anymore. And I will tell you that is definitely not the case. The CBD market is expected to reach $3 billion by 2024. Okay, and the advances in CBD are just amazing. I have so much I want to tell you about today. So, but first of all, okay, put a 1 in the chat, you guys, if wherever you go, it seems like you always see CBD sold here, this sign, CBD sold here. It's everywhere. It's, any building I see it on, and there's just so many CBD products everywhere as well. It's in grocery stores, retail stores, gas stations. The other day I was in a gas station and there was a little, these little CBD shots or whatever. And I just thought, well, that's interesting. I don't know if I find my CBD at a gas station. So we'll get into that a little bit further. But so it's definitely everywhere. And it's also in so many different products. You see it in chocolate and flavorings, coffees, teas, all types of drinks, skincare, cosmetics. So here's the thing, with all of this CBD everywhere, how do you know what's good and bad? Okay, and this is what many consumers who aren't familiar with CBD will ask. How do I know what's a good CBD product and what's bad? Okay, so I want to also have you put a 1 in the chat if you are someone who reads product labels. When you buy a product, when you're in the grocery store, do you pick up the cereal and read the product label? And okay, I'm crazy about this. I'm a fanatic. I look at how much sugar is in it. I look at so many different things, supplements. I look at that. But I also, when I buy supplements, I look at the company as well, because I want to see if this company is reputable, and I want to see where they're getting their ingredients and all of the information that I can find out about them. And this is so, so important, because especially with CBD, because it will tell you if the CBD you're buying is safe, potent, efficacious, and high quality. And we know our CBD is the highest quality in the industry. And I'll tell you why in our next slide. Let me go to the next one. Okay, the Hempworx difference. These are the 5 criteria why Hempworx is the leader in the industry. First of all, let's talk about domestic versus imported hemp. Hemp that is imported may come from a variety of sources, and it's actually difficult to monitor the process from planting to extraction and testing and bottling. Consumers don't really know, or they can't be sure exactly what they're getting with imported hemp. So, and the reason I wanted to bring this up is because I recently had an in-depth discussion with our partner and supplier of our CBD tinctures. And I have to say, it completely blew me away. They have the most stringent, highest quality standards that I've ever seen in my career. And I've been developing products for quite some time. So I was just completely blown away. First of all, the farms are domestic, and they're grown, the plants are grown in the US, and every single step is monitored and tested. From the seeds to the extraction process to bottling, every step of the way. And this just, I was so surprised by this. The seeds that they use are proprietary. And what I mean by that is they're not just buying their seeds from anywhere and just, rolling the dice, hoping, well, I hope that, these produce, thriving cannabis plants and that are potent. Okay, they've used the same seeds, and they've tried and tested them, and they know that they will produce plants that will thrive and produce potent, pure CBD. Next, when the plants start growing, they're monitored very closely. Every week, this is crazy, guys, every week, a horticulturist, a microbiologist, and a plant physiologist, I didn't even know a plant physiologist existed, but they go out every week and they test the soil, the water, and all of the elements to ensure that our plants have everything they need to thrive. And this is once a week. Then for the extraction process, we use a CO2 process, which pressurizes the plants to extract the oil. And from there, the different cannabinoids are isolated depending on the benefits needed. We have perfected this process of isolating the cannabinoids that we want to produce the desired effect for the products that we develop. And like I said, they are a master at this. And so I just was so excited to learn more about our partner for our CBD tinctures. Okay, and let's talk about testing now. So this is so, so important. The thing you need to know is that we use a third-party testing lab. I see so many companies that are touting about their own testing methods and results when actually they're doing their own testing. So we do not do this. It is crucial to have complete transparency. And that's why we mandate third-party testing. The lab we use conducts numerous tests when the plants are harvested to when the oil is extracted, then isolated and bottled. And then guess what? That's still not good enough for us. We do our own testing when the tinctures arrive to us, because we want to make sure they have the same color, texture, smell, taste, everything. Every bottle has to have the high quality that we mandate, and we won't accept anything less. So you can rest assured that bottle that you have with you right now is the highest quality CBD in the industry, for sure. So I wanted to just go through all of that. And also I want to talk about proven results. Chris, did you have something to add?
Yeah, I just want to jump in real quick. Powerful information. Guys, everybody hearing that, I don't know if you're like me, but I got goosebumps just listening to that, because we have a lot of CBD oils out there on the market, right? We have a lot of people that are trying different types of CBD. There is a lot of power in doing research. And as Robert Hollis always says, documentation beats conversation all day long. This stuff right here is powerful information when you're chatting with other people who have objections of why maybe their CBD oil may be better, or why should I try this CBD oil. It gives you some good ammunition for you guys to really just talk about it and say, hey, check this out. Let me show you something, because I'm willing to bet my CBD oil company does a lot more research into what kind of oil we want to produce and give to you guys. So this is some powerful stuff right here, Amy. I love it.
Yes, I thank you so much, Chris. And you know what? The other thing I want to mention, our documentation. This is so cool. You will not find this with most companies. You can actually go online and put in the lot number of this tincture that you have in your hand and pull up the testing and everything about this, the batch, all of it, so you can see where this has been harvested and bottled, all of it. It's all right there at your fingertips. So it's just, I'm so proud to be a part of a company that mandates all of this, and it's just amazing. So finally, proven results. Okay, I am 99% sure that anyone who buys a CBD oil tincture at a gas station is not going to have the same experience and results that they would get from one of our tinctures. I'm pretty sure that is quite accurate. So just hope that you guys really liked hearing about all of that, and just because I know I was just thrilled to hear about all of our testing and all of that. Okay, so let's talk about major cannabinoids and their benefits, because this is so exciting. This really is where the industry is going, and these cannabinoids are just amazing. Now, I want to preface this by saying that there is still so much research that needs to be done on these cannabinoids. We're really only in the infant stages of knowing all of their capabilities, which is really exciting. And so, these initial studies, this is what they revealed, the function-specific benefits of some of these cannabinoids. So, we of course know CBD provides a multitude of benefits. We also know about THC. This is also referred to as Delta-9. But let's talk about CBG. We just added CBD to our topical products. Why? Because they're so good for the skin. They have anti-aging benefits. And so we wanted to take advantage of that and add the CBG into our topical products. CBN, this one may be new to you. Did you know that this cannabinoid has shown to have a variety of neurological benefits, especially helping with relaxation and sleep? CBC is known for its neurological benefits as well, but it's also particularly shown to be helpful with anxious and uneasy feelings. CBB, this one in initial studies is showing to be beneficial with appetite control and metabolism. Now, THCV, some of you may not have heard this one. This one is similar in structure to THC, but in low to moderate doses, it doesn't have the psychoactive properties of THC. In higher doses, however, it can produce a clear-headed, euphoric state of mind, and it can also help with blood sugar levels and weight management. So this is very exciting. Okay, and then finally, Delta-8. This cannabinoid is getting a lot of attention lately, and it actually provides a smoother psychoactive experience than Delta 9 or THC. And it really promotes a very relaxed state. So, which, I'm thinking as the director of product development, that might make a great product for nighttime. What do you guys think about that? I think Delta 8 would make a great nighttime product. Put a 1 in the chat if you think so as well. That's awesome. I love it. See all the ones. So great. Okay, so I hope that you guys liked learning about those cannabinoids. It's very, very exciting. And I'm going to go to the next slide now. Okay, I wanted to give you some facts that you might not know about CBD. So here's my did you know slide. This first one is very, very revealing. Did you know that most companies, and this includes many big CBD players in the industry, I'm sure some that you've heard of, actually buy their CBD oil from multiple suppliers instead of growing it themselves? This means they don't really know where the plants were grown and taken care of, or how the CBD oil was extracted, or even if it was tested along the way. This also means that their end CBD product that they sell to consumers is going to be different with each batch. The viscosity, the smell, taste, quality, and most of all, the effect will not be the same because it's coming from different suppliers, different areas. It does not have the exact same consistency with each batch that we have with ours. So this is huge, you guys. And I want to tell you, we will never do this. Let me say that again. We will never do this. We will never compromise the quality of our CBD, which is the highest in the industry. We grow it ourselves and we monitor every little step till you have that bottle in your hand. Okay, next thing. You guys, did you know you could cook with CBD? You can cook with it. This is so great. If you have been looking at our Hempworx social media channels, we have posted so many great recipes there, from a lemon lime cocktail punch to peppermint CBD bites. We even had one around Thanksgiving time with cranberry sauce. You guys, you can totally cook with CBD and it's so great. Okay, but there is one caveat to this. Similar to essential oils, CBD can lose some of its potency with heat. So if you want to cook or bake with it, keep the temperature below 320 degrees, or you can just add it to dishes after it's been cooked. So for example, if you're making spaghetti, cook your spaghetti sauce and at the end, put in the natural CBD before you serve it. This gives any dish such a helpful boost. And so it's just, there's so many things that you can do with cooking with CBD. Okay, the next surprising fact. CBD use isn't that widespread, you guys. Yes, you can see it everywhere. You know, so many products everywhere. But guess what? There was a recent study conducted, and this was by the Harris poll, and it showed out of the participants surveyed, 86% had heard of CBD, but only 20% had tried it, and only 7% said that they used it regularly. This is so big for you as affiliates. What does this tell you? This tells you that there are so many consumers out there that are either uneducated or they're still fearful of CBD. And this is where you need to come in and educate them. You need to tell them about CBD, why Hempworx is the leader. Tell them your story of how well CBD, our products, have helped you. And this is going to grow your business. So this is so big, you guys. And finally, CBD's greatest challenge. You would think that it's legalized, has to do with legalization. It's actually not. We're doing so much better in that area. It's becoming more and more accepted and studied. It's actually the quality. I'm going back to the quality. That is what's scary with where you don't know where CBD is coming from, you guys. You have to educate yourself and educate others. Did you have something to add, Chris?
No, good point.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. And let's see, let me unstop share here. I know some of that was dry material, and I'm thankful that you guys were willing to sit through that. This is information that you need so you understand what we have. As she stated at the end there, that there's so much difference in quality out there. The U.S. government recently did a test of a tremendous amount of different CBDs around the world, around the country, and they found that many of them weren't what they said they were. They tested some CBD oil products, and there wasn't any CBD in them at all. They tested some that were in weird carrier oils. Our carrier oil is hemp oil. Okay, so we are putting CBD in its natural state in hemp oil. Okay, so when you see somebody that's selling a cheaper CBD line out there, there's probably a reason why it's cheaper. They're selling something that's very questionable as far as quality, as far as potency, as far as purity. We know ours is second to none in all those categories. So I hope this all helps you a little bit. You guys told me you wanted more product knowledge, and and that's what I want to give you. But I don't want to feed it to you so much that you you get sick of it, right? So again, as I said at the beginning of this, we have a tremendous amount of faith that sometime in June the CBD market is going to open up in Kenya, and you guys will be able to sell these products. And when you do, this is going to expand our sales tremendously throughout that region, just like it has in many other parts of the world. So again, I hope you got stuff out of this. I hope you wrote some things down. The potential here is phenomenal. I see Kate just came on. Kate, do you have anything to say before we leave?
Not much. I'm super excited. I think CBD oil is just gonna be the thing. The explanation today, I believe everybody is excited because of the information that we've gotten, and let's keep chatting in our group. And if you have any questions, this is just the beginning. I think Dale Days was the best idea.
Good. Oh, you locked up. I think she just locked up on us, but thanks, Kate. We are having a tremendous growth spell right now with our company. If you watch the corporate meeting call just before this, our company is just exploding. If I sounded really excited today, sometimes I come across kind of bland, but today, if I came across really excited, it's because I am. We are a company on the move. We are a company that's growing. We are a company that's doing things the right way. We have young owners that are looking forward to what they're going to do 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now, building a legacy for their children. They have a tremendous goal of where they want to go. And I know we're gonna just keep exploding. So thank you for being with me. We've been with just about an hour. I look forward to working with you guys. Again, if you have additional questions, feel free to ask them on our WhatsApp page or wherever else you want to reach out to me from. But we're in this sweet spot right now, guys. And if I were you over there, I can't wait to come over there and help you. But right now, you should be presenting people as often as you can, getting them to the office, getting them to hear what we have to offer. You're doing every single person you invite to the office to learn about our products, you're doing them a favor. You are doing them a favor by getting them there. If they choose not to do this business, that's totally up to them. But anybody who sees the value of what we're doing and doesn't get excited, the odds are they're not people that are really entrepreneurial. But anybody who's entrepreneurial that wants to grow a business, to make more money, to do better by their family, when they see what we have to offer, they're going to be overwhelmed. So having said all that, thanks for coming on. I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Actually, I take that back. Next week, I'm going to be in Las Vegas.
Thank you.
Next week, I'm going to be in Las Vegas for the special weekend that we earn for reaching a certain rank. And so I'll be there, but I will be sending you guys information because we're going to have a brand new brand new brand of products that are going to be coming out next week. And as soon as I know what they are, I'm going to be sending them to you guys and let you know what they are. Now, they may not instantly be available to you guys, but you'll know what they are and you can be planning. So I won't see you next Wednesday, but I'll see you the following week. I look forward to telling. I'll come back. I'll be excited. I'll be fired up more than I am now, and we will do this thing, and we will all succeed. So, having said all that, have a great day. Looking forward to working with you through the years, and I love you all. So, having said that, everybody, take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.